1.4 million ounces, and yet there's more on the way, says Dr Luke Mortimer, the CEO of Kalamazoo Resources. Luke, it's a pleasure to see you. How are you?
Oh, I'm very good, thank you, Shay, and it's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Now let's talk about your Ashburton project, the Mt Olympus part of it in particular. The scoping study that recently came out hinted that there was actually more potential at the depth. Can you elaborate on what that means?
Yes, Shay, so we've had a lot of interest in the project, but of course the scoping study is all based on the open cut. However, we actually have more resources below the pit. So we have at the moment a JORC resource of 175,000 ounces underneath the pit, current pit design, as well as an unconstrained exploration target of between 2 and 6 million tonnes beyond that. But so that would extend the life of the actual Mt Olympus pit and underground potential. However, we have several other resources nearby, such as Peake, where we have another 210,000 ounces of resource, and Zeus another 120,000 ounces, and at Waugh we have 32,000 ounces. And at those satellite deposits, they've already been mined for the oxide component, but the sulphide mineralisation that exists below it has not been explored, mainly because they were principally oxide production centres, and obviously we're obviously focused on the sulphide mineralisation. So there's plenty of scope in the resource below the pit, but also in the satellite deposits nearby.
So what kind of exploration program do you have in mind?
Well, we're going to step back and take a more of a holistic sort of system scale approach to the exploration there. We have a lot of good data sets, including recently acquired detailed gravity data. We're looking at the process of evaluating from a brownfields point of view, those known deposits, and testing below those old oxide pits for more sulphide mineralisation, but also along strike. So we have a corridor of about 7 kilometres long, which we call the Mt Olympus corridor, where there's mineral occurrences all along there, including some of the satellite deposits. So we intend to focus our exploration on that, with the goal of adding to the mine life of Mt Olympus and potentially mining from several different fronts.
When you announced the scoping study, you said the pre-feasibility study would be underway soon. How's that looking?
That's actually looking very promising. I'm actually hoping to sign up all the key players and consultancies hopefully this month, with the intention of putting out an announcement next month, officially kicking off the PFS, and here are our key players and consultancies and partners in that process. So we're only a matter of a couple of weeks away from, an official kickoff. But some of the tasks have already been started. That includes things like some of the environmental surveys and permitting that take a little bit more lead time. We've already begun those. So it's a very promising start, and we'll have it all kicked off before Christmas, and obviously getting into it in a major way next year.
It sounds like there is excellent progress underway. Luke, thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to speaking with you next time.
Thank you, Shay.